Here we go again. Here we go again. Another video about me talking about NBA 2K22. Now look, there may be a couple of people out there saying, oh, you just want to hate the game because you keep playing it so much. Even if you do like it, you're still going to hate it regardless. Like, no. Listen, first of all, I've been stopped playing 2K for a good while now. So therefore, stop your tracks right there because whatever you're about to say next is completely false, okay? I've been stopped playing the game, so therefore I got lots of time to talk about it rather than play it. Okay, second thing, if you haven't watched my previous video about me explaining my personal issues on how the game came to be, you missed lots of important information that I've been explaining for like the past couple of days or whatever after that video came out. Watch that video and then come back here, okay? That video, I've been spitting numerous facts, and guess what? I'm about to spit a couple of more facts in this video. Now, before we head into the so-called madness of a game called NBA 2K, first of all, I do want to appreciate each and every single one of you. Yes, you, the viewers out there who watched my last video explaining how I personally quit 2K and the reasons behind it. I obviously do thank you guys for a lot of support you guys been sending me to that video. Keep running the views up. Same thing you should do on this video. And if you're new to the channel, please, I recommend you guys hit that subscribe button. I couldn't tell you twice. You know the drill. Hit the sub button, like the video, smash the like button, comment down below. At the end of the video, I will ask you a question. So be sure to watch the whole video through because I got lots of stuff to cover, alright? So with that being said, from the title of this video, NBA 2K is dead. By that title, I mean the game, okay? Now, even though the entire franchise overall is looking like it's about to go all the way downhill, but despite the fact that we have to spend lots of money on their so-called extra amount of content, extra amount of VC, high microtransaction prices, and everything else, the entire 2K company is still a billion-dollar company that has a billion-dollar franchise making lots of money out of people's pockets that isn't worth the purchases, okay? But I'm talking about the game itself. NBA 2K22 is officially dead. Now, in this video, I am going to talk about something that is extremely different, okay? Now, if you guys haven't watched my last video about me explaining my personal issues with the game, go watch that video and then come back here. I mean, I could put the link in the description if you guys want to watch it. I mean, it's up to you. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm going to cover something extremely different, which is not only that I already told you guys about what 2K has turned into at the very last couple of minutes from the last video, I'm going to explain more of that in this video right here, so stay tuned. Now, taking from a game that you decided to put your entire life into, putting up those amount of hours each and every season after its release, it's like a huge routine. It can't stop. It keeps getting repetitive to a point where like you don't know when to stop, but you feel like stopping in your mind. And of course, the fact that this game has been coming out on a year-to-year basis, on a yearly schedule, it don't make sense. Why keep releasing the same game every year just so we can talk about it more? And hold on, before I continue that thought, here's a word from our own sponsor.
Welcome passengers to the Concha del Mar, the official cruise ship for 2K22. I am of course your host and captain, Ronnie 2K. I'm going to take you on a great journey. We're going to have a lot of fun. The moment you board the Concha del Mar, you will already feel like you're on vacation. We're going to have a lot of fun. We also have fine dining. Fine dining. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Now that right there may be a random edit to some people, but just think about that real quick. The words, we're going to have a lot of fun, you get it? Fun. It's not that fun. 2K after it came out is never that fun. It is no longer fun. I think Ronnie should have been paid attention to the community besides dropping a video, a complete short about him wearing a captain's hat, talking about, oh, welcome to Concha del Mar, who cares? Let's get back to the video. Now, we all know that 2K and the developers be capping a lot in their stories, talking about this game is going to feel like you're on a different level. It was. They had the potential to make it look like it was on a different different level. At one point, like I said, after its release, like seriously, I cannot stress this long enough. It's like 2K has that potential and they grabbed it for a short second, they put it out there, and all of a sudden around a couple of months later afterwards, they took that potential away and they threw it out the window. They threw the potential out the window. If they kept that potential that they promised a while ago, this game wouldn't be that bad to begin with. This game wouldn't be as terrible as it is right now. This game would have been a huge life changer, a lifesaver. It would have been a huge breath of fresh air or something. All of the above. If 2K made their promise and they kept it since day one, then I wouldn't be making this video. You would have never seen this video out. You would have seen me still play the game if they kept the potential, but yet it's all gone. All the promise in the world is all gone. All of that is destroyed. It is forever torn apart. Like, I can't do it, okay? The game feels empty. It feels dry. We all get it at this point. But let me tell you this one thing. Why is this game falling off? To begin with, let's talk about how many people in the community are still putting their hours into this game right now. But people are starting to regret buying the game. They're starting to delete the game. I did the same thing too, and I felt like that was a complete great decision, because why would I keep playing the game that guaranteed doesn't want to improve itself? Like, I've been improved. Can 2K do the same thing? Can they improve their game like how us players improve our skills on this downgraded game? Well, technically, from how I've been playing the game, quite possibly not, because let's say this, okay? If 2K wants their players and customers in general to be overall satisfied all over again, like how they should have kept us satisfied after the game looked great when it first came out, but then after it came out, it looked terrible, and it's gotten terrible again and again and again. 2K should have at least a list of huge issues full of bugs, glitches, and problems, all of the above, that they should have been fixed to begin with from the last couple of patches that they've been put out on either version of the game. And it's like, man, 2K, look, 2K always keep saying they're gonna try harder. They always keep saying we're gonna improve the game, unlike last year, but this time around we're gonna do it extremely 10 times better than we did it before. We're gonna bring this mode back. We're gonna bring that mode back. And all of a sudden, whenever they put out these trailers, these screenshots and whatever, they always keep focusing on promotion rather than trying to make the game better. It's like, take Call of Duty for instance. Call of Duty, they sometimes put out trailers, but guess what? They put out trailers where they showcase the features, the new improvements, and what does 2K do? They focus heavily on the cover athletes. Oh, we got the GOATs themselves, the 3 Musketeers on the cover. But 2K barely has enough time. They keep acting like they barely got enough time to focus on the gameplay rather than promotion and everything else in between. But whenever they put these gameplay trailers, we all know deep down that the graphics themselves and the gameplay might look exactly the same as last year. Like, for example, this year, whenever they put the gameplay trailer out, the graphics to next gen look similarly identical to that of last year's next-gen version of 2K21. Like, why would they rinse and repeat the same overall routine every single year they make a new game? 2K, switch the subject, do something for once. And I can guarantee you, one person watching this video might think I am saying the exact same thing over and over, just in a different video with a different thumbnail and title. Listen, I will sometimes do these type of videos, because not only that it covers the same subject, but I obviously want to do this more than once, just so the entire community, not just myself, but everyone else watching from around the world that plays 2K and feels the exact same pain, to understand more than once. We got to remind ourselves sometimes, just keep this in mind. I make these type of videos just because I obviously want to have everybody, not just 2K players, but any person who watches this video or any other video that I've been making when it comes to discussions and rants about 2K or any other topic in general, I want to make sure that my viewers have a better understanding. So therefore, just in case if they didn't hear me clearly the first time, I always have to make another video differently just so they can hear me better. And like I said, get a better understanding. Now back to discussing problems with NBA 2K22. Now, to be fair, the events, okay, let's start off with the events. I'm just gonna speed through this, but I obviously want to give you guys more exquisite detail as much as possible. So with the events, tell me how next gen has more events and more creative events. For example, they were given the 90s event, they gave us the Chips Ahoy challenge, the Sour Patch challenge, the Mobile 1 event is still there, the Adidas basketball one is also considered an event. while current gen keeps on reusing and recycling the exact same events for each and every other weekend. Like, bro, they always have to do the same rinse and repeat method. Just keep using the same thing without having to put a single piece of creativity for the older gen consoles. Another thing, which is the patch notes. Like I said in my last video, they took around a month and a half of a break in order to put up another patch note, because it only took them around a month or two to put up a patch until April the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, April the 6th. I have a screenshot of proof right here. It took him that long to put up another patch note. Like, I can't believe it. I thought 2K should have been learned their lesson at this point to keep on making the game fresh in order to keep us players playing the game. But at the same time, they would rather just focus on marketing rather than just putting enough time and energy in the game, especially while making a patch note. It's like 2K really want to rob our hopes and dreams and apparently get away with everything with every chance they get. It's not happening, okay? I won't guarantee let any of this happen. Of course, the leveling system is still trash. The level 40 rewards or any other reward at this point is still bare bones to this day. No matter what season you're playing, I guarantee there are going to be bare bones, because if they use the same strategy to have a season pass system for next year's game and they're gonna make it 2 times worse, that's the last straw. I am officially done, okay? The entire community is still not different. From what I've seen from these many videos that people be posting, they are still not different. They don't have their own style. They want to basically base their own style on somebody else's. They want to copy and paste the same style from everyone else's videos or ideas. Make the same builds. Make the same animations. Use the same animations. The power of a 99 overall 3-point shot. The power of a John Morant build. The power of a KD build. The power of a Steph Curry build. The power of a Curry slide, the power of a two-way playmaker, the power of a 99 overall LaMelo Ball jump shot. Like, bro, it is getting super tiring. Do you not see what 2K has become? Now you understand. I don't know, but 2K22 all in all has begun to die. It began dying. It is starting to fall off. It is continuing to fall off whether 2K tries harder or not. Regardless of any of the power and might they try to make the game better, it's not working. That's why 2K is officially dead. We went from playing the game 24/7, not knowing when to stop playing the game. We went from that all the way to Ronnie 2Cap's very own words talking about having some fun in this Casa Del Mar cruise ship, even though the game itself is not fun, nor is cruise ship. And we went from that to his chunky gameplay, the stiff controls, the animations are extremely the same, the animations don't make the game even better. The 2K community is still split despite the fact that all of them want to act the exact same without having their own diversity of a personality or whatever. The type of content they put out every now and then, the seasons being trashed, the season rep system being trashed, the bunny suit being trashed, whatever they promote is not even working. They keep focusing more on promotion rather than taking the time to put some effort into their game. NBA 2K cannot even learn their lesson. But I will tell you this one thing. If 2K23 is just as the same trash as it was this year or the year beforehand, they're done. 2K is done after that. I won't be playing it anymore. Like, I've been playing 2K for nearly all my life up to this point, and like, let me tell you something. If 2K23 continues to be the same trash as this year or the year before, I am officially done playing 2K for good. Okay, I already put down the controller. I already put down the sticks for 2K22 this year. I might do the same thing next year if this happens again. If 2K don't pay attention, learn their lesson, or even listen to the entire community. They want to change. I want to change. Can they change for the better or worse? Like, they gotta make a decision at this point. So starting this June or during the summer, they gotta put some more time and effort into the game, or otherwise this franchise will fall even further. That's all I have to say. Point blank, period. But anyway, that's all I have to say, guys. Let me know down below in the comment section, how do you feel about NBA 2K falling off? Or 2K22 in general? Do you think the game is falling off to you, in your opinion? Is it dying to you? Is it not? Let me know down below. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your thoughts on this game right now down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Let this video be heard. Show this to everybody.